Due to mechanical failure, rail services have been temporarily suspended. We apologize for any inconvenience and encourage customers to monitor the Metro website for the latest service information. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Great. First overtime work with this dumb box, and now we're stuck. What?
Pardon me for asking, but is everything alright over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I used to have a camera like that back in college. May I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay, yeah, so it just should work like any other Polaroid camera. You just, do one of these. Oh! Caught me off guard there with the flash. And then you should get a beautiful picture. Ta-da! That's, strange.
Your photo's not from today, is it?
No, it's not.
Sorry to interrupt, but, what's going on?
This camera, it's really weird. When you take a photo, it doesn't come out right.
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird. You took these just now, right?
Yeah, and this popped out. It's really weird.
Could I try? Third time's the charm.
Yeah. Is everything all right? Here, have a seat. Just quickly sit down.
I'm a nurse. Okay. Breathe into this bag. Breathe slowly. You were hyperventilating. Are you still experiencing any shortness of breath or numbness or lightheadedness?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
All right then, you should be okay. Just let me know if there's anything else that you need.
I'm Willow, by the way.
Maverick, and no problem.
Thank you both, also.
Of course, I'm Alden.
Isla.
Do you know what caused your reaction?
We were just taking photos with that camera, and then every shot that came out, was like a memory from the past or something.
Photos from the past. Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I didn't take any photos this night. And this camera's not even mine.
Can I try it? I'd like to see it.
If you want.
Well, I believe you all now.
Where did you even get that camera?
My boss gave it to me.
Did you know you could do this?
If I did, I wouldn't have used it.
No kidding.
How is this even possible?
Magic? Or it's an elaborate prank perfectly orchestrated for this very moment. Or it could be aliens. Think about it.
Life is odd. It's best not to ask questions. Looks like the train's delayed till 9, at the earliest. I think the photos we have are specific. Purposeful, almost. I don't think they're just random moments.
are definitely not random moments. I mean, I can never forget this. I'm a teacher, actually. And this is a photo of my classroom on my very first day of teaching. I thought I was ready. I was prepared to deal with misbehavior, gauge learning gaps, the curriculum and whatnot. I even bought a giant pack of pencils. Turns out, I prepared for the wrong things. Principal Schaefer, please come on in.
Oh, Alden, I thought I'd check in with you seeing as your first day. How'd it go?
It went pretty well, I think.
Good, no one caused too much trouble.
Well, there were a few hiccups, but nothing I wasn't expecting.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, is there anything I can do for you before tomorrow?
Oh, actually, there are a couple things. They probably can't all be fixed by tomorrow, but since you're here, my first concern is with the desks. I have 34 students for only 20 desks, and I was told maybe the custodians could maybe bring some in from storage.
Well, unfortunately, Alden, the desk you have, the desk you're gonna get, we don't have any extra.
Well, could we maybe ask the district? Some of my kids are sent to a desk.
I'll see what I can do.
My next concern is with the lesson plan requirements. They aren't very flexible.
Oh, well, that's actually on purpose. We have a very strict curriculum that we need to follow. The requirements ensure of that.
Well, I understand that, but it makes it difficult to adjust my lessons to the students' needs.
You're a smart man, Alden. I'm sure you can figure it out. Now, is there anything else? I have a few other staff members I need to check in with.
Well, there are a few more things.
Why don't you just email the list to me? I will look at it if I have the time.
Well, sure, but some of these issues should be addressed sooner rather than later.
Like?
The lunches for one. I understand we're providing lunch for free, but that doesn't excuse the quality.
Look, we are doing the best with the funding we have, Alden.
Well, I had students come back from lunch because they didn't want to eat cold potatoes and milk.
As I already said, Alden, we are doing the best with what we have.
And that makes it okay to send kids home from lunch hungry? For some of them, school lunches are the only consistent meals they get.
If the student chooses not to eat, they have to deal with the consequences.
Mr. Schaefer!
Now, I really need to get going. Just email that list to me. I will get back to you on it. Have a good night.
Anyway, a few of my coworkers and I are working on getting better funding and support for our kids.
What you're doing, it isn't easy.
No, it isn't.
But it'll all be worth it though, right?
Yeah, it has been.
You remind me of one of my professors. The support she gives me is something I've never had before. So it's really nice to hear what you're doing for your students.
Thank you. It means a lot. I'm glad you have someone you can rely on too. It's really helpful. May I ask what you're studying?
Fashion design. My mom wanted me to do something a little more practical, but I just couldn't.
Hey, fashion is your passion. May not seem practical, but if you truly love it, you can make it work.
I really needed to hear that. I just wish she agreed. I've been trying this whole make it work thing, but it's just a lot. I don't know. Sometimes I just wonder what would have happened if I had listened to her.
Pass me that. So, you hear back from Columbia? From Columbia? You hear anything from them? It's already March. You should have heard something from them by now. Helen's son was already accepted to Harvard last week. I don't know what's taking Columbia so long. You know what? You should call them. Because Joy's daughter, she had to do that last year. And man, well, she was only going to, Ann Harvard. But it's good to be proactive. Or maybe your acceptance letter got lost. Do you know if they email you too? Because you can check
I
your
accepted
junk.
an offer to Brant. It's in art school. I'm going to study fashion design. They offered me a pretty big scholarship, so it'll be a lot cheaper than Columbia.
Why did you do that?
I just thought that...
You thought. You thought you can get a job with a fashion degree. Willow, how many times I gotta explain it to you? Okay? It doesn't matter if it's cheaper. What matters is you get a job after.
Mom, Mom!
What are you gonna do for if you want to buy a house or food?
I'll find a job!
You'll find a job doing what? Sewing people's pants together?
No!
Then what?
I don't know yet, okay?
You should have talked to me before you accepted that. You don't even have a plan.
I thought you wanted me to be happy!
I do want you to be happy. I just want you to be practical.
I know.
You know? Well, tell me, Willow, what is it that you know? Huh? Answer me! What is it that you know, Willow? Since you know so much, you know what? I can't talk to you right now. I can't look at you.
It's been difficult and a little lonely, but I love what I'm doing, you know?
I went through something similar.
Really?
Yeah, I accepted a job here and I had to start over, but it's been tough, but rewarding.
That's relieving to know.
Takes a lot of courage to start over.
I'm guessing your parents didn't react that way to your career. You're a doctor?
Hospice nurse, actually. It's funny. This photo is from one of the most rewarding days in my work. I should frame it.
Really? It's just, I can't imagine a day in the hospice being rewarding.
That's fair. It's a pretty difficult job.
Morning, Mav.
Morning.
Hey, you're working with Miss Allen, right? Room 17?
Yeah, Kathy with the other glasses.
Yeah, she passed away last night, Lacey's shift.
And the family's been notified?
If you could just finish setting up the room, Lacey didn't have time to make the bed.
Got it. Buzz if you need anything.
Will do. Hey, I'm out.
Yep. Tell Steven I brought some more vases for Mr. Gonzalez's room.
Got it, I'll pass it along, but before you go, Miss Allen's family left you something.
Oh, they didn't have to do that.
Oh, Kathy really appreciated the work you did. It was sweet. Here you go.
Oh wow, thanks for holding on to these.
Just doing my job. I will see you tomorrow.
I'm actually out tomorrow.
Oh, well, see you Thursday then.
Yep, see you Thursday.
My dear friend Maverick, I can never thank you enough for all you have done. Your job is a difficult one, and I am sure I do not make it any easier. I must admit, Maverick, I was afraid. Sometimes I still am. Death is very difficult to understand. Some days I think I've accepted it. Others I look at my children and suddenly I'm afraid all over again. But it's time. There isn't much else I can do but celebrate the life I've lived. You taught me that. If you are still willing to listen to a dying old lady, I have one last piece of advice for you. Look up. The world is full of little, beautiful moments. Do not let them pass you by. Thank you. Kathy Allen.
So, it's hard, but I like my job. I'm helping people.
You don't have to share if you're not comfortable or anything.
No, it's okay. Mine's for my birthday last year, when I realized just how shitty my friends were.
And at some point she started literally blowing up my phone, texting me and calling me. And I was like, I'm not answering. I didn't know what she wanted at the time. But I was like, I'm not answering your calls. What the fuck?
Cheers to getting rid of that.
Oh my god, yeah. Cheers to that. Ugh. God, I dropped her so quick after that.
No, right. She wasn't even really anything. We should go to the clubs.
Rose.
A block away?
Rose.
Yeah, that one down the block.
Rose.
You're right. It's kind of.
Hold on.
What? Just when you guys leave, can you lock up?
Sure.
Thanks. Sorry for bothering. You can go back to your party. Damn. Treating me like a stranger in my own home. No one even wished me a happy birthday.
Alright, guys. Come on, let's get going.
You're going?
Okay.
I get that, okay. I'm really
Girl, come on.
I
I want to be handling this all night.
My brother. Stop. Stop caring so much. Definitely didn't clean up out there. Happy birthday to me, I guess.
So there I was going like this to my first grade teacher, trying to get her to get my attention, but she didn't see me, so I ended up urinating on the letter I. We all sat on the letters, and
The mechanical failure has been resolved. Rail services have resumed as normal. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
What?
That's nice of you. I gotta get to class. Y'all stay in touch now, okay? Promise me you'll stay in touch.
It's really nice meeting you guys.
Well, good luck with that camera. Call me if you ever need anything. It's not fun to be alone. I'm serious. I'm there for you. Take care now. Bye.